Hey there, I'm Jamey from Stonemaier Games, and I'm here today to play a round of Rolling Realms with you. I have these realms out here. If you're not familiar with the game, this is a roll and write game where if you have a copy of the game, or at least a copy of these realms, and you need a copy of the game, so you have these cards as well, and you can play along with me at any time. Past, present, or future. Let's say present or future. Past would be difficult. So today we're going to play with 3 promo realms, one based on a Stonemaier game, Apiary, one brand new Genotype, and one slightly new in Obsession. These are inspired by these games. Genotype is the brand new realm. I love the elegance of this design for Genotype. In Genotype, it says fill a number. So you'll kind of cross off a number. When 2 filled numbers in a Punnett square, there are 3 Punnett squares, intersect, mark and gain the intersecting benefit. So if I cross off the 3 and then I later cross off the 2, they intersect at the star, at a heart, I get a heart. The star will be a 4 to 2. Upon completing a Punnett square, you get a bonus of filling a number, filling any number in this realm. So if I completely cross out all the numbers over here, I get a bonus number that I can use of any choice in the other 2 Punnett squares. I get a star for every complete Punnett square, and I get a star when I cross it off in these realms, in the squares. Obsession and Apiary, I'll talk about as we go because I have played them before. So let's jump in and get started. Oh, and I don't want to forget, today I am playing with the Risky Reward, which is another pack that you can buy on our web store. Today's Risky Reward, which you can use even if you don't own it, is Wild. It says I can spend a resource to adjust a rolled number to any number. Now, I'm not actually adjusting the die. It's more like I'm using 3 pumpkins to adjust a number. But the benefit here is that I'm only using one resource, any one resource, and I can change the number to any number. So if there's a number that I really want at a certain point in the game, I could use this. If I decide not to use this during this round, then I get a benefit of 0.3 stars at the end of the round. Let's jump in and get started. Feel free to join in and let me know how you're doing today. If you are playing along or not, here's a 2 and a 5, and what you are planning to play this weekend. This is Design Day weekend, Stonemaier Games, so I'll be playing some prototypes. Probably not any published games, but a lot of prototypes from people who want to share their prototypes. And I'll playing some disc golf tomorrow with around 30 of the attendees of Design Day. 2 and 5. 2 and 5. Well, I'm excited to use the new realm over here, and I like getting early coin. So let me try to get an early coin. I could use this 2. I could use the 5. What number is better elsewhere? I like 1s in Apiary, especially early in the game. So maybe I'll use the coin over there. Let's use the 2 in Obsession right there. So in Obsession, I can either use a number higher than my current reputation, which is 1, to raise it by 1. I've outlined that, not 2. And that lets me invite higher quality guests to my manor in Obsession. The 5, let's cross off. I'll go with this 5 down here in the corner in hopes of getting a 2 later. And, I didn't actually get a coin. I didn't get a coin for Apiary, so not doing anything in Apiary this turn. Turn 2. I have a 2 and a 5 again. Interesting. Well, actually, I set myself up nicely here to get this coin. So I'll cross off this 2, which gives me the coin right there. And I can now use that coin for Apiary, which I think I will do. Here's a coin, and that lets me get a B. So with Apiary, I can use a 1, a 2, or a 3 to outline a matching number in the leftmost empty column. So I have now created a B. And that B, I can't circle anything else on it until I do the other thing, which I can do with this realm, which is to use any number I want to age all of the Bs, which increases their strength by 1, and I gain the benefits in between. Yeah, and then I'm trying to eventually get them to hibernate, to get them to go to 4 to hibernation to get a star. I haven't used a number. I haven't used the 5 yet, so I think I'll just continue to improve my reputation in Obsession. Hopefully next turn I can start to get some benefits out of Obsession. Maybe not a 2 and a 5 again. Here's a 3 and a 4. All sums of 7 so far this game. 3 and a 4. So again, I'd love to get a coin. So let's use the 3. So I can't use a 4 in Obsession because my reputation is not 4. So I could not use the 4 here, but I could use the 3 for this visitor. I'll use the 3 here to get a star. and get a coin. The coin will be used for another bee in apiary. And then the 4 I'll use over in Genotype. Again, I think I'll try to get one more coin. Let's get a coin over here. Try to get a 5 next turn, hopefully. All right, turn 4. We're burning through this round. 5 and a 4. So I said I was hoping for a 5 in Genotype, and I got it. So I think I will use the 5 here to get that coin. I do need to focus on actually completing a Punnett square, though. That would be particularly helpful. That lets me have a 1 value coin over here in apiary. Now I do need to start aging those bees. So on the next turn, I'll probably start aging them. And the 4, I can't use an obsession as a person. And so I will need to increase my reputation. I will get a star when I get up to 5 reputation, which is nice. All right, now the fun begins for aging apiary and obsession. A 3 and a 1. Ooh, that might be tempting. So let's see, if I put a 1 in apiary and I use the remaining 4 turns to age, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would get me all the way down there. But maybe there is no but. Maybe I should just do that. Yeah, I think I want to do that. I will use a 1 right there in apiary, and the 3 will use the 3 in obsession right here to get another star and a pumpkin and a heart. And I think I can't do anything in Genotype this turn, unfortunately. That's okay. My next turn, this turn is going to be, this will be the big one. Turn 6. Turn 6. How am I already on turn 6? 2 6s for turn 6. All right. What can I do with 6s in obsession? Oh, so I can use a number equal to or the number, or use a number less than or equal to your reputation to invite a guest and gain their benefit. So I'm wondering, let me refresh myself here on obsession. Can I use 6s for anything other than their numbers? I don't know if I can. Use a number higher than your current reputation. So I could use the 6 for that, or use a number equal to or less than your reputation. So I actually don't think I can use 6s on the people in obsession, which will be a little tricky, but that's okay. For this turn, at least, I can use a 6 right here to get a star, and I need to get 1 more heart. So I'm going to use the 6 in apiary to age all my bees. And so when I do that, I will mark each outlined hex, outline the hexes below, and gain the benefit in between, which is 4 hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will now cross off 2 hearts to copy a 6 because I have a pair here, and I will use that 6 over here in Genotype. Use that 6 right here. So that gets me a star in Genotype. All right, I think that's it for turn 6. Feel like I'm really running out of time here, but I'll see what happens. I don't need 6s. 6s are not what I need. Here is a 6 and a 1. A 6 and a 1. So actually, a 1 will finish this Genotype Punnett square. Oh, there's another 6. I missed that 6. But the 6 I can't use here, I could use an apiary to age everything again, which I actually kind of do like. So we use the 1 in Genotype. We'll do that first. The 1 gives me a heart and a pumpkin and an extra number. That's a big turn in Genotype. So I get a number, any number I want to cross off in another Punnett square. I've already made progress on this one, so I think I will continue to make progress on it. Let's get another pumpkin. Okay, and now that was the 1. The 6 over in apiary to age everything. So cross off all these. I'm going to gain 4 pumpkins. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will use, I'm worried about obsession. So I think I might need, I wish I had a coin so I could just, I think I'll have to spend 3 hearts, 1, 2, 3, to copy this one, and use it in obsession. And I'll use it down here all the way at the bottom to get a pumpkin and a coin. A pumpkin and a coin. I can use that coin later. All right. Oh, and just to let you know, I don't want to presume that anyone is watching and or commenting right now. I see a few people commenting or a few people watching, but I haven't seen any comments yet today, which is a little unusual. Totally fine. It's a busy Friday. But if you are commenting and I'm not responding to your comments, it's because I am not seeing them on StreamYard right now, and I'm sorry about that. Turn 8. All right. A 2 and a 3 on turn 8. That was almost a 6, which would have been great for Genotype, but not a 6. 2 and a 3. 2 is good for obsession. Apiary. Yeah, I can do a few things here, I believe. Let's start with the 2 in obsession, because I know I can do that. Here's the 2. I'll get a star and a heart. I'm not circling resources well today. A 2 and a 3. I've used the 2. The 3 I can use over in Genotype. The wild is intriguing to me here too, because I really need a 6. What to do? In Apiary, if I age, yeah, this is tricky. I'm going to need to double up an Apiary. I'm trying to see how many stars I can get, because I can create, I can create a 3-value B, but I can't create a 4-value B. I can only do that with 1, 2, 3. So let's double up an Apiary. I will use the 3 in Apiary right here. And then I will use a coin and 3 pumpkins to reactivate Apiary. Or do I want to go for 6 stars in Apiary is what I'm thinking. Do I create another 3, which would take 2 more pumpkins, but I could get up to a 3 in Apiary. Or I can do stuff with Genotype, which is the new realm. Let's settle on 5 stars in Apiary, which I think is reasonable. Let's not try to go for 6. So I've created the new number. It doesn't matter what the number is. I'll move down here and get 5 coins, which is amazing. 5 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I haven't done anything in Genotype yet. I don't have a 6. I think creating a 6 would be a little difficult. Wild only adjusts rolled numbers. I've already used the rolled numbers. So let's just use a 1 over here in Genotype. All right, final turn. What do we need? I feel like I need a lot. I have some pumpkins, though, so I can double up a little bit in this final turn. A 1 and a 4. This will be a little tricky because I really needed the 6 in Genotype. I might need to use the wild here for one of those numbers. I don't need the 1. I guess the 1 is fine in Apiary. I could use the 1 in Apiary, which maybe is the way to go. But if I'm going to adjust a number, yeah, let's use the 4 in Obsession. Here's the 4 to get a star, a heart, and a coin. And now I'm going to use the wild. And wild will have me use a single coin. I can use any resource to change a rolled number, this one, to any number. So I'm going to change this to a 6. It doesn't change to a 6 for you. It just changes for me. This will be a 6. Use that right here. That gives me a heart and a star and a free number in another square that I haven't completed. And that will be, I think I need to go for the pumpkin. So that will be a 4 to get that pumpkin. So I've used both of these numbers now. I can use any number in Apiary to age all these bees. So I'll just create a 1-value die and hibernate all of them down to their little hibernation pods to gain 5 stars. Leaving Genotype. So think it might be worth it. I have enough pumpkins to do this. Do I have the numbers to do it though? So I can create, yeah, I'll use a single coin and 3 pumpkins to gain a 2 right there. That is a star. I now can use 2 coins and 3 pumpkins to create a 3 to get a coin, a heart, and another star. And I've completed all the squares. Yeah, completed genotype. So I need to remember to get the heart and the coin. There we go. And I am out of activations. I already activated Obsession with the 4. I already activated Apiary, so I can't do any more shenanigans with Obsession. But that turned out pretty well. I ended up with a 16.5. 16.5, not bad. Not bad. In fact, overall, a very good score, 19.7, 18, and 16.5. Pretty good round. Let me know how you did. A pretty good game. Let me know how you did, especially if you played along with the risky rewards. That was a crucial boost in this game. I think I really appreciated having the wild to use at the right moment. Yeah, let me know how you scored in the comments compared to my score of 16.5. And thanks for playing along. I really appreciate it. I'll be back in a few weeks for game 74. I'll see you then.